Welcome back, Digid's. That's right, to another episode of Baba Is You. It has been a hot minute since we've actually come back and played this game. We got a little distracted playing Dead Island 2 as a whole series, and I believe at this point we have completely finished it off, or the final episode is about to be coming out soon. With that being said, if you haven't had the chance to check out our past episodes of Baba Is You or even Dead Island, feel free to subscribe. We've got playlists for all the episodes for you to enjoy and just kind of binge watch in a single day. But with that being said, let's go ahead and continue what we're doing here today and playing Baba. Let's actually expand out this playlist so you can have more to watch in the end. We are on level 10, 2 doors, level lake 10, 2 doors. Now, if I remember correctly, we went through numerous amounts of types of solutions, or rather attempts at solutions to try to get through this level. And I have still spent the better part of about 90 minutes just staring at this darn map, just trying to figure out how to solve this, because every single time I get painfully so close to the solution and I cannot get that final bit of an answer. However, I think after all this time, I finally figured it out, only to maybe get stuck on the next one. So let's take a look at what we're doing here today. What we really need to do, I believe what we need to do is we need to make Kiki is door, right? So we're gonna go ahead and take our is, move it around. We're gonna as well take the door and move it around, so that way it's in front of door is you and Kiki is you. With this being said, we can go ahead and move the door over, get it a little bit closer, get Kiki kind of closer, move up the 2, and as well, because the door is us, we can still move over Kiki is door and door is you. I know, a lot of confusing words. Essentially, all that we really needed was the fact to get both of them on the same, go ahead and get these things to the same vertical, because we need to make Kiki is you and door is you. Right, so now we have Kiki is you and door is you. Let's go ahead and move out Kiki, because it may not necessarily even be all that important. So what we can do is take the shut, take the is, and what we can do is door is shut. We need the door to be shut to have the key to function properly, otherwise it won't actually work as a key. Door is shut and door is you, but with that being said, if we move into the key right here, we've finally gotten through Digid's. That's right, flag is now win, and we can continue on to the next level. Oh, that feels so good to finally be done. I have not had the chance to actually complete this yet. As you can see, I got that little dandelion there at the top. Fantastic. Now I'm a little bit worried for what episode, or rather what level 11 is going to be. Like, oh, episode 2, no, like level 2, no, it's level 11. We've made some decent progress. And taking a look at this, immediately, let's see what our solution is. Flag is stop, flag is push. We also have Baba is you. So we can push the flag, but the problem being the second as we push it, it goes into an area that doesn't allow us to do anything. We could also do flag is, instead of push, we could say flag is jelly. And jelly is win? We can't do that because flag is flag at the top. And as we went through our last instance, that we can't change things that are as they are. That sounds confusing, but if a flag is flag, it cannot be anything else. Flag cannot be a jellyfish because it was flag is flag first. As much as in the last episode, a rock cannot be anything other than a rock because rock was defined as a rock. So taking a look at this, what can we really mess with? We can say jelly is Baba. That might be a solution. If we move out and take out the flag is push as well, it does still stop us because flag is stop. But if we go ahead and make Baba is jelly, there we go. We got a second Baba now here at the bottom. We can move out the flag is stop, and now we can move through. We also see that jelly is win. So what we really need to do instead, just change that. Instead of jelly is win, we'll take flag is win. Perfect. Now both our Babas can march on into the victory. I'm so glad that was a lot easier than the last level. Again, I was stuck on that last one on level 10 forever trying to figure that solution out. Level Lake 12 crab storage. Crab storage, huh? Okay. Baba is open, flag is push, and we also have a Baba is blank. Oh, I see. We can also make this Baba is win, Baba is defeat. So the second we try to get Baba up to is win, Baba also becomes defeat and we lose. But Baba is also open, but Baba also dies. So what we can do, instead of making us open, we can make, let's say, flag is open. Are we going to be able to push this flag out? we can't quite push the flag out. However, what we can do, let's go ahead and back this up then. If we can't move the flag, let's move the words to the flag. So we can as well make not only flag is push, flag is also open. Now the flag should be able to get the crab. There we go. And what can we do with crab? We can make Baba is crab. But if Baba is crab, ooh, okay, this is interesting. So if we make Baba is crab, I've become a crab, Baba is dead. Let's go ahead and back that up. Baba is Baba, Baba is push, flag is open. This is an interesting solution. I believe we're real close to it. I think we're real close to it. So we have the flag, we have it open, we have the crab, we have the door done and over with. So I believe our next spot is real close, real close. What are we missing? After crab, you know what? Now that I think about it, we could just take the is and move it around again. We can go make Baba is Baba. Because now in doing so, let's go ahead and move over. You know what? Now that I think about it, let's go ahead and restart because I know exactly how to solve this. We are missing one extra word. Let's go ahead and do this again. Not only is flag is push, we'll make flag is open. Go ahead and move these over. Now that flag is open and push, we'll take the flag, move the flag over, take the crab. Oh, no, not get it down to the edge. Let's move the crab out. And let's reform the fact that Baba is Baba. Because although that doesn't change what Baba is, it does make it so it's concreted information. Like we were just saying, flag is flag, stone is stone, Baba is Baba. And with that being said, not only is it not going to allow us to make Baba is crab, because Baba is Baba, Baba being crab can't happen. But first, crab is defeat. So if we go down to it, it'll just kill us, right? But because it's not using the word Baba, we can continue on to crab is win. And just like that, congratulations, on to the next level. Not bad, not bad. I like that. A little bit of a creative solution, kind of getting through, showing new mechanics. And DGs, we are almost done with the lake levels. Look at this. We are already on episode 13. I don't know why I keep on calling them episodes. Level 13 called BURGLARY. BURGLARY? Not quite sure, but let's take a look and see what we exactly have. We have start is push, wall is stop, key is open, and something is shut. All right. Well, we can make words out of wall, and we can make words out of key is open and is shut. With that being said, if we go ahead and take maybe is shut, let's go ahead and move the starfish out of the way. If we take is shut and move it over to wall, we could also use the key to open up the wall, right? But I feel like that'd be a little bit not quite the solution we're looking for. Oh, key is also defeat. I think, oh, star is open. Let's go ahead and make star is open as well. Because then the star can act as a second key. Right now, the key is defeat, so we can't even push the key if we wanted to. So with star being open, we can just move this over to the door. Ooh, not quite. We are missing one bit of information. What are we missing? We're close. So after star is open, star is push. I think our next step would have to be... Oh, you know what? We don't go to the door, Digidees. We go to the wall, right? Because wall is shut. There we go. Now that is perfect. So now all we have to do is just move down key is win. And that should be victorious right there. But first, we also need to move out key is defeat, because otherwise I believe defeat takes precedence over win, simply because defeat happened first. And there we go. We have a nice little bit of solution. Congratulations. Are we on to another world? Area complete. Achievement unlocked. Water is sink. Very nice. All right, let's move on to the next. And it looks like our next area is going to be Solitary Island, World 2. Making some good progress here. It's looking a little bit more like a refinery. Ooh, we have a level 0. Perhaps it's going to show some new mechanics. Level Island 0. Poem. What do you have in store? Rose is red, violet is blue. Flag is win, Baba is you. All right, wall is stop. Baba is... Well, we could just move this all up, couldn't we? Just in one swell... Just one big push, right? It would make Baba is win. Ah, but Baba is no longer me. Baba is no longer you. With that being said, then, you know, this is surprisingly a little bit difficult. Let's see, we are missing some type of information. We have rose is red, violet is blue, flag is win, Baba is you. So we can't move the fact that Baba is you. If we do, we lose. Moving any of the ises will do it. Flag, oh, flag is you. That's another option. I can't quite get these through. This is supposed to be level 0, right? It's supposed to be level 0, yeah? I am already confused. We can only move 3 different locations. We can either move that one, we can't. We can either move this one, and we can't, because then we can't get out. But if we back up, the only other third solution would be is. And moving that down, we still have violet is blue, flag is win, Baba is you. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's no longer making roses red, it's no longer making violets blue, but flag is still win, and Baba is still you. Oh, I just realized we have another slot open right here. So obviously we have to have the availability to just push the violet away. And with that, we also opened up rose. Okay, with rose, we can also move some of these ises. Perhaps we can make, oh, I see the solution. Rose is flag. There we, oh, accidentally moved one too many. I knew there had to be an easier solution to this. I'm staring here looking at it, I'm like, we only have so many locations. It really is important to try to take a look and see all your available space to you. Now, all we really have to do is just move this back up. Flag is win, Baba is you, and there we go. Another victory. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. I am trying my damnedest. And it's still coming out somewhat subpar. I hope you're all following along as we're moving through this. I know it's pretty confusing even to myself looking at this, but it can become a lot more apparent just kind of listening to it and watching the solution as you go, right? Baba is float, flag is win, Baba is you, wall is stop, and rock is push. I feel like we have seen a level similar to this before. Oh, something's happening here. So flag is win, but because Baba is floating, we are not on the surface to touch the flag, I believe. So what we can do, let's just go ahead and... Oh, I just thought of it. So let's go ahead and move the rock on top of the flag. We can move out the rock is push. We already have the rock situated in the area it needs to be, right? So what if we just go ahead, make Baba is rock. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily going to get rid of the float status, because not only will Baba be floating, Baba will also be a rock. Does that still mean that the rock floats? Let's find out. Baba is rock, flag is win. Still not quite the solution we're looking for. We still have a few other kinds of solutions. Let's go ahead and restart to see what we really have. I think we were still close and moving that rock kind of close. We still have flag is win as well. Can we do something along with this flag is win? Well, we can just make something else win, right? So why don't we just make Baba is win? That should still work perfectly fine, right? Go ahead and move this over, give ourselves a little bit of space to work with. Move down the win, move it over. Baba is win. Using all of the words that you have available to you, really, at every disposable moment that you can. On to level 2, warm river. Okay, water is hot, Baba is you and float, Baba is melt, flag is win, skull is defeat and float. We have a few ways to go on about this. I think immediately I kind of see what we have to do here. We need to get rid of float and move it up to water is hot, because we could also make water is float. Making water is float should allow me to just kind of move over as such. And because skull is defeat but also floating and Baba is no longer floating, I can just go straight to flag is win. It appears as though that when something is floating, it kind of doesn't appear to be on the same plane as the rest of like the text items that are happening. But on to the third one, bridge building. Ooh, haven't done any of that. Let's see here. Rock is push, Bob is you, flag is win. Well, it seems pretty straightforward, right? Would we just be able to push across the rocks? Ah, so we don't have a second rock. And text is float. So that means if we try to go ahead and push across this text, that's right, it doesn't affect the water. Let's go ahead and restart, because I think... yeah, there is another way to get across this water. So let's go ahead and push in this first rock. And we should be able to take away rock is push and just make rock is you. Because now I can just go ahead and move the rock out. Moves off to the side a bit. Get rid of rock is you. So now I can just go ahead and move the rock down my own. Oh, I need to go ahead and remake rock is push. I accidentally moved myself out of it. Go ahead and back it up. Back it up. See if I can go in the opposite direction. Go one more. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that and give myself a little bit of room so I can remake the rock is push. Perfect. We should be able to go ahead and push that down into the second slot. Boom. Flag is win. Pretty simple. Very straightforward again. A lot of these levels are... I'm glad that they are coming out to be a little bit easier for me because it... again, that first level was a real struggle, so I'm glad to see that they're not all gonna be like this. I was gonna have a lot of trouble doing so if they were. It was gonna be a long episode, you know? So we have... let's take a look. Things are a little bit simpler. It's not simpler, but similar. We have bridge building question mark. We still have... no, I see. We no longer have text is float. Now we have rock is float. However, we can still push rock, but rock floats above the water, so we can't do that. And we just go ahead and use the text now, because before text was floating. There we go, because text was floating before that I couldn't use it, but now that it's just not floating, and get it right across. We don't need the rocks, we got text. On to level 5. We're going through this event, not event, but like this world pretty quickly right now. We're about halfway through. Level Island 5, Victory Spring. Oh boy, everything seems to be floating a little bit. Water is sink, Baba is you, cog is push, text is float. All right, so pushing in the cog, we can still go ahead and get these wins. Get the win out. Oh, but we can also push the words. What if we just go ahead and move out the other direction? Because text is floating, we can go ahead and move out the win. And now all we have to do is somehow find a way to get this win into another text format. Now, how are we going to go about doing that? We're close. We're real close. Where I feel like I need another is. You know, I think I can use an is. I can just push out. Yeah, there we go. Move over the win. Push out the is. Text is no longer floating. Let's go all the way around to go ahead and get this. Not only is water is sink, instead of using that, actually let's make this Baba is win. Don't need to make the water is win or sink is win. Level 5, and now we also have level 6 and 8. Guess we'll probably have to unlock level 7. We do have a couple of challenge levels over here. Bridges question mark and Boiling River. Oh boy. I say let's save the challenges for the final, kind of like the final bit of the world. Level Island 6, Assembly Team. Oh god, what am I looking at? Okay. Let's see here. Robot is you, robot is stop. We have Baba is you separated because we are the robot. So if I move up and down, I'm a little robot. Look at it, he's so cute. Got even like a little... Why does my robot have a tail? Why does my robot have a tail? Okay, I see how it is. Water is sink and pipe is stop. All right, so the pipes are acting as though that they're like wall. So the only thing that we can do at the moment is really just move our robots kind of forward. But as you can see, we're just going to sink immediately. So the only way that we can really interact with this is getting rid of Baba is you. Because that allows us to get through another type. Are we going to lose a robot here? I think we are. We don't have a whole lot of text to work with. We have is you. And we wanted to make Baba is you. All right, so we do need the Baba term. There has to be a way to get a robot into the water without sacrificing both of them. That has to be our final solution to the situation. What way could we get these guys over? In a meaningful way. If I move to the right, I'll sink immediately. Just as such. And the only other way is to move Baba into it. I'm missing something very, very crucial here. Let's see. Ah, you know what? I can use the text. There we go. Now we can move one robot. I know we had to use it to some type of situation, and we can't move the Baba anymore because it's up against the wall. We can go ahead and move, though, the Baba is you text over to Baba. And now we can go ahead and move up to the flag. Perfect. Making some pretty good progress. Level 7. Catch the thief. What are we working with here? So we have, again, let's go ahead and read off all the text. Skull's defeat, pipe is stopped, so that's our walls. Baba is you, robot is move. We have a win condition over on the left-hand side. If I go ahead and start moving, oh, the robot moves entirely on its own. Whenever I just hit a key, it goes right back and forth, left and right as such. I'm not hitting left or right. I'm trying to hit up, down, anything, and it just moves in general. So we have to be careful about the robot. Now I understand the level is called Catch the Thief because we need to get in front of the robot? Never mind, it seems not quite. Close, real close. So if I just go ahead and move off to the right, oh, I get it. Go ahead and restart again. What we need to do is actually move this out of the way of the robot. There we go. Saves us a little bit of time. We can also move away. Robot is move. Perfect. And now we can just go ahead and move over this text and make it so a robot is Baba. We can have two Babas going at the same time instead of trying to have this cursed type of, robot going around trying to steal our stuff. I believe we should be able to push these in. Not quite. I feel like we're still close. Let's go ahead and restart just so we have a good basis on what we're doing. Let's go ahead and save Baba is you. Move back over robot is Baba. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Restart again. I know. Because what we can do is have the robot go back inside the skulls. As such, I probably should have done it a little bit earlier because now the robot might come back. No, he seems to be staying still at the moment because I did move out is move. Now we can make a robot is Baba. Look at that. Baba is now on the inside of the skulls and we can push out win. Pushing out win, like such, we can now come to the other side and push it out the other direction. That Baba does die, unfortunately. Oh well, he served a good cause. But now we can go ahead and make Baba is win again. Instead of robot is Baba, move out these is, Baba is win. It is almost a little weird trying to describe this game as we go across, because it's a lot of this is this, that is that, and I hope you guys are really able to follow along. And hey, if you guys are enjoying this series, again, feel free to subscribe, leave some comments or pointers down below, and maybe how you'd like to see the episode structured a little bit. Is this format maybe a little bit too confusing for you? It is a puzzle / strategy sort of game, so it can be a little confusing going back and forth between all the ones. Let's go ahead and continue, see what we're dealing with now. Tiny pond. It's a tiny little pond. It's adorable. We have Baba is you and open. Okay. We have flag, key. Yeah, they're right next to each other. And cog. I see. So we might have to push in. Yep, we might have to push in one of these cogs into the water. Never mind, we cannot do that. Can we move the key to get to the other side? Do the text float or do the text sink? I think we need to go on this side. Oh, we can't push it into the water. Okay. We still have more words to work with, though. Not only do we have flag and key and win, we still have all of these words as well. So we can go ahead and move these down how we'd like to choose. I believe we can keep it right around there because now we can not only make flag and key, we can make flag is key. Move that out of the way for the moment. We should be able to get flag over to, yep, flag is. Use those is's to the best of our advantage whenever possible and not get the key stuck. Looks like we're gonna have to actually take the long way around. All the way around. Make sure we get around the text, around the pond. Not such a tiny pond now, is it? The flag is key. With 2 keys, we should be able to kind of sink these in the water though, I believe, right? And now that we have 2 keys, we can do a little bit something special with this. We go ahead and move these up. Now we have 2 keys. We can go ahead and use the same is's to go ahead and make ourselves like a Baba is key. And that's kind of what we're looking for. Now that we can have 2 keys, we'll have the solution to really just kind of sink out this one water piece, which I believe is what's stopping us. As soon as we get rid of this one square, we should be able to get around and kind of open up the scenario to getting into the win scenario. Now to do this, we need to, I think we actually need to move out Baba. No, not yet. Move out Baba, because now key is me. And in doing so, move down like such. Goes over to the side. There we go. Now is key is you. Oh, let's not do that. We still got that figured out. I may not even have to go back to being Baba. Now think about it, we can just move out the win scenario. There we go. Not only do we now want key is you and open, we want to have key is you and win, I believe. We should be able to just move out. And there we go. Yeah, we should just be able to move out open and become win. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Let's do one more level for today. You know, we have a few levels left in this. We can save those a lot for next episode. But we don't want to do too many in a single episode, or else we're going to run out of content to play. You know, I've been really loving this game and trying to challenge your mind and... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, what am I looking at? Okay. Good choice. This might have to be the last episode, or, you know, the last puzzle that we have and do here today, simply because this may be a little bit too confusing already. What level was this even called again? Research Facility. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Bolt is push, and we have a is move scenario. We also have skull is hots. We also have a defeat, and we have a Kiki. Kiki is back, but Kiki is defeat. Moving over the defeat, we can't do much, but we can also make skull is defeat. But in doing so, it's going to trap us. And we can't move one more step further because then we get rid of Baba is you. So that scenario is a little bit blocked off from us. We can move over the win scenario. You know, I think we are forgetting an important situation here, is that we also still do have this bolt. Being bolt is push, we can still work with this quite a bit. Let's go ahead and restart, get ourselves situated back to where we were, and see what we can do with this. So if we go ahead and take this bolt, you can kind of move it around, move it up, kind of like how it changes orientation when you move it. Not only can we do bolt is push, but we can also make bolt is move. Now it means that every time that we move, the bolt is going to move at the same time. So I think we need to get this set up in a certain scenario. Let's go ahead, maybe let's move the bolt back a bit, get this going, move it off to the side, and I believe we should be able to get this. Yes, now every time we move, the bolt is also going to move. And I think I've already messed it up. Digites, this is going to have to be a good point to kind of leave it off. I am a little bit dumbfounded. I've already had to try to edit around this a few times. Honestly, trying to find a solution to this. So this is going to be kind of where we end up leaving off today. I know it conveniently seems that a lot of these episodes seem to end off exactly where I get the most confused. So hey, if you want to help participate in these videos a little bit, leave a comment down below on how we should even choose to solve this. I'm doing my absolute best to do all these completely on my own, trying to solve these out on my own, and any comments that come through, because I know it'd be real simple. I could probably go look up a 30-second solution to most of these levels. You know, I'd imagine there's probably a whole wiki page article about how to solve all these and every single move you can make. But hey, you know, try to be a little bit more true to yourself looking at this, and if you want, you can even buy yourself this game. It's only about like 10 or 15 bucks, I think, on Steam, maybe not even. And yeah, this is a good game to play. So hey, leave a comment down below if you have a solution to try to fix this, because I am a little bit dumbfounded at the moment. I'm probably gonna have to spend another 90 minutes looking at this and trying different solutions before I ever come across a solution. So thank you, Digites. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Now, I know it's a little bit kind of getting back into the groove of doing this. It's a little bit of a different structure of video. It's a little bit harder in a sense. You're not necessarily being able to so easily call out exactly everything that you're doing in front of you like some FPS type of game. You're more or less just kind of trying to call a whole bunch of weird moves. A bolt is melt, and skull is hot, and Baba is you, Kiki's defeat. You know, it's a little bit confusing. But yeah, it's a little bit different structure to try to get used to. So thank you, Digites, for sticking with me through this, through thick and thin. I know it's always trying to experiment with new ideas, new videos, and new concepts. So yeah, I obviously still do not know how to do these outros in any sense of meaning. But I suppose I'll see you guys in the next video.